Thinking that's probably lunch?
Yeah.
Huh?
We're going on a fishing adventure.
He's gonna leave me behind in the bush and I'm gonna set up camp.
Yeah, I'm fishing with him in the day and then he's on his own.
And when I head home for the night, Big Jim's gonna send it straight into the bush for some winter camping.
Sonar's down.
Use the force, Lukacic. Lukacic is shut down his targeting computer.
You got him. Oh God, look at that thing. Look at that thing, brother.
Oh my God, how is this good?
I like eating a whole fish, corn on the cob style, Jim Baird style.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
This is North. Hey, buddy.
North out for a rip.
All right, we're out at Haliburton Forest with Jim Baird and we're going on a fishing adventure.
We are indeed. I'm gonna be winter camping here for a couple nights. Me and Steve are gonna basically run and gun looking for some specks and hopefully catch a few. He's gonna leave me behind in the bush and I'm gonna set up camp. Hopefully it's not pitch black when I do it.
Yeah, I'm fishing with him in the day and then he's on his own.
And this is awesome. Jim and I have been trying to get organized to do an ice fishing trip forever now, and it's finally go time. We're ready to put some fish on the ice, ready to gun it on some snowmobiles, and ready to get way up into the wilds of Haliburton Forest. And folks, we're out on the ice with Jim. We're just getting started. First spot, we're gonna run and gun. We're trying just a little bit here and there. We're going to poke around. We're going to give 20 minutes in this spot. Then we're going to head way down the other end. Actually, North will show us the way. And we're going to keep moving all day long.
We're gonna get a fish, North. You wanna eat a fish? I bet you would.
I bet he does.
I'd eat a fish, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's so shallow, dude. Grab him, man. It's a nice rainbow.
It's a nice rainbow. Pull him out, pull him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said there was big rainbows in here.
I told you some of the biggest year-class rainbows we got.
That was on a...
Oh, in this park or on this little lake. That was just a tiny jig with a plastic.
Oh, with a plastic, eh? Nice. Yeah. Dude, look at that, eh?
Hey, that's lunch, buddy. Just nailed a beautiful rainbow trout here. That's got to be a 3.5, 4 pounder right there. That's lunch all day. Hopefully I get some footage of the fight. I think Jim caught some, but it was a female and it is full of delicious roe that we're treating up with some homemade spruce tip salt. How you liking that, Jim?
That's just good. I really like the spruce tip salt. Nice little piney kind of sprucey flavor, I guess would be the word, but
It's amazing with fish, meats, you name it. And
but it's just dried spruce strips with and then you just added salt to it.
yeah, I put some really good coarse sea salt. I throw that in a little spice grinder, you know, just like a coffee grinder, whatever. I have one that I use just for spices. And rock and roll. Freshest caviar you'll ever have in your life. It doesn't taste, I've never had roe that tastes this good anywhere else.
How healthy is roe for you?
Roe is exceedingly healthy. It's full of nutrients. I won't go into a whole big nerdy thing, etc. But this is like among the most nutritious foods you could get out of this lake. What you need to know is that it's real good and it's even better with homemade spruce tip salt on there.
Cheers, Steve.
Yeah, man. Rainbow roe, cheers. And there's that beauty. I'm going to clean it up right now before the guts freeze. Get her all cleaned up and ready for the pan for later. That might be lunch or maybe dinner.
Oh man, you robbed my tail.
Oh, you gotcha. What'd you have on there, a little tail?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you another one. All right, well, I'm just gonna get to cleaning this fish so we can maw down on that later. Nothing too cleaning a trout if you've never seen this done before. It's literally, we remove the head and guts. And this guy's big enough, I might stake this out or I might not, we'll see. Oh, and there's still a lot of roe that I don't want to lose. Hold on. Let's keep that separate. Yeah, oh, there's some good roe in there still. But nothing to this. So there's our head. I keep all these for fish soup Beautiful. I've got probably 6 or 7 frozen already just from the early season, and I'll make an amazing stock or a little soup out of that. And now we're talking guts, and there's nothing to this. Now, she was really full of eggs. It's a little floppy. This is not going to be pretty because it's a slimy little guy and it's getting cold, but without piercing the guts, you just want to go straight down the center, just like that. And now I'm going to actually put it on his side, which I don't normally do. I like him on the back for this, but there's a little bone right in between these two fins. I like to pierce that first, and then I've got a really easy access straight through the center. If my hands weren't so cold, that would have gone done. I would have been done already. And then you're not cutting the intestinal tract. You're going real careful all the way down to the anus off to the side. Don't pierce that. Oh, and there's a bunch of nice roe in there that I'm gonna scoop over here in this clean bit, and I'll rinse those in cold water later. But look at that little haul of caviar, and then all those guts come out. It's easier. I think trout are the easiest fish to clean there are. Literally. Oh, I need one cut there. That held on, and straight down the hole. And I hope I have this one in frame. That's all scent and attracted for fish to come right over to this spot and investigate and see our baits. I'll rinse that a little bit.
Tell me you don't want to get into some of that in a pan with some butter and some salt and pep. Look out. Spruce Tip Salt, homemade Spruce Tip Salt, maybe. That's funny. That's a nice fish. I can't even fit it in this large size Ziploc here. So I'm going to have to cut him in half. I'm going to pick a spot. These are stakes up to about there. And then we got a beauty frickin' tail. Go right through. There we go. Now I can fit it in the damn bag. That was funny. There you go. You know you got a good one when. Am I right? Nice. Oh, there it is. Jim. Come on. I got you. Jim's on. We got a tip up. On the old school hand line. This is perfect.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, did he miss?
No, I don't know.
Oh, flag up though.
Flag up.
That's good, man. I like this.
The minnow was still on there.
Okay, good. Okay, reset. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, brother. You got him.
Nice.
Yeah, man. You want me to come in with you? Oh God, look at that thing. Look at that thing, brother. Whoa!
There's a fish. All right.
Look at the Jimi Hendrix purple haze on that side, dude.
Look at that, and just with a live worm, eh?
Yeah, that was a live worm. That was, so the last one was a wax worm. That's on a little live worm.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
And that's a buck.
Yes, look at the type on it almost, eh?
Look at that jaw on that beauty.
Not as big, quite as big as the last one, but a good size.
But still a beautiful fish, my friend.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling pretty excited. It was kind of hard to get the head through the ice, so I was getting a little worried there, eh? Because it was, but I had to kind of let it down a bit and then get the head right through, and I just grabbed it and whipped it out. Not a bad first fish, eh, Steve? Okay, so I start at the asshole.
Yeah, you go the other way. Okay, I see.
And I go right up to there.
Yeah.
And I go like this here, and like that, and then forward, and then.
That's a nice way. I do that with the small ones. That's beautiful.
Yeah, this one might be a little too big to do it.
Yeah.
But there's one little trick if they're bigger.
Yeah.
You go like this, and it takes the
Gills too.
Yeah, it takes the gills out, right?
Yeah. No, that's a great one.
But then you don't want to lose all that meat on the fins.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with the bigger ones.
Yeah.
You know, so you can cut that. So I just do that.
Still get a wing, yeah.
Yeah,
and then look how fresh these livers are too. I don't know if you like fish liver, but I do enjoy them.
You should keep it, but then you're not, because sometimes it tears down to here with the bigger ones.
Yeah,
and then you can actually keep that if you want.
100%. No, this is a great method. Look at that.
Pull that right out.
That's pro level shit right there.
And then you have everything is there. So all you gotta scrape out is the bloodline here.
100%.
You know, and then I just scrape that out with my thumb, or with my thumbnail or fingernail. And then give it a rinse.
Beautiful.
And you get to go there.
Lovely. Yeah, with the little ones, I know, like, that's with the bigger ones, I don't do that particular technique, but it's true with the little ones, it comes out like that in 1 second.
Yeah.
There's no
the
fussing.
The problem with the big ones, unless you do that cut there,
Yeah.
you're stripping all this meat off.
Yeah, the belly
You have to do that extra little cut. And even this is actually pretty good.
Stuff, yeah.
I mean, there's not even a bite there, but you do waste
Oh,
it.
you did a great job, man. That's like perfect. That's perfect.
And then look, that's it. Just like you said, trout are the easiest fish to clean, right?
They really are, man. Yeah, nothing to it. All right, Jim just nailed his first beauty rainbow. I got one. I guess, Jim, we're calling that 1-1.
1-1. I think yours was bigger though, buddy.
I think maybe on weight I got you,
I
but
think on weight.
yeah, are we doing total weight or are we doing just numbers?
Numbers.
Numbers, okay. 1-1.
1-1.
Another one on the jacker. Oh, is he still on? I think he kicked it. Oh.
That was the camera.
Oh, it's always the damn cameras, eh? Oh, that was a heartbreaker. That was a good one, man. That was a heavy fish. Well, we'll hook him again, dude. That's all we can do. And guess who we got a cameo from?
Yeah, hi everybody.
Tegan Legg from Haliburton Forest.
Woo!
Fishing with us right here. And hopefully she's on 1-2 soon.
I would love that.
I know I owe you a trout. We tried yesterday.
We did. Steve had his line in for 30 seconds. I had been fishing for 10, 15 minutes, 30 seconds, and he whipped one right out of the lake.
I know, I wish that was you, man. I was telling Cam that this morning. I was like, that should have been Tegan, man. I felt so bad.
I tell you though, I picked the lake.
She did.
Steve picked where we were fishing, so.
She did pick the lake.
Awesome combo.
And that was about all the time we had to fish that particular lake. It was getting late in the afternoon and it was time to take Jim over to the campsite we had planned for him so he could start getting set up for the long, cold winter night ahead. All right, well, Tegan took off back to the office. I'm hanging out with Jim for a little bit. He's just getting set up. Check out all this business in here, eh? Look at that thing.
I don't know how this works.
New tent.
Well, it's not really. I've set this tent up. It's a classic canvas wall tent, like a prospector's tent, but I've set it up the traditional way using poles, like as in wood,
right?
But now I got these actual proper poles for it, and it's taken me a little bit of figuring. So my wife's not here. Usually she's the brains of this operation because she must have a higher IQ than me. But I think I'm going to get it dialed.
Well, I'll give you a hand if you need one, brother.
Okay.
It's a lot of poles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet little site. Check it out. Awesome campsite. Facing right out onto the lake. Just setting up a couple of those tip-ups here. There's a little bit of water out front, and you'd be surprised. A lot of people think lake trout are a deep water species, and that's only really true in the summer. Right now, the entire water column is about 4 degrees. You can find a lake trout anywhere, and fish tend to go where the good hunting is. And there's more bait fish, there's more forage up in these shallow areas, so you're just as likely to get a hit up on top of a shelf, even on a big lake like this in shallow water, than you are way out in the deep. This hole here is about 35 feet, so you can see I've just got a tiny little split shot on there. That's all I need to get down to the bottom. I'm going to unspool that real slow, and we'll just see what happens. And she's on her way down. All right, we're fishing, Jim. How you doing up there? I think that's it. Did it.
All right.
It's a big thing. It's bigger than you think.
Well, my other one's even bigger.
Any action, little homie? Look at this. He's right in between the two tip-ups. What a smart guy. Good job, buddy. You're doing a great job. Yeah. He was watching the tip-ups for us. What a good boy. You just bark if anything goes. Well, it's full on dark now, and we need some wood for that fire. And there's actually one there that someone's been cutting already. Okay, that's a place to start for Jim's overnight stuff. I'll let him know about this one. That's a good one. That's a gooder. Gotta free it up. It's frozen in there. Ah, she's free. That's a pretty good little haul for starter stuff. Well, the last light bite was a good idea, but we're gonna call it right now. I'm gonna pull these tip-ups. The trout are generally not night feeders. There's really no point in leaving them out in this. We can't even see There's so much snow blowing and it's so dark. We couldn't even see the flags if they popped, so those are coming out. So as it turns out, it's taken a little longer to set up camp, and I got a million things to do tonight. I actually got to jam back, Jimbo.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. I appreciate your help on the tent because I would have been here. Would have still been doing it if it wasn't for you.
That's actually a big, tall thing. That's a two-person job, man.
Yeah.
So at least we got that up. He's gonna go cut some wood. I'm gonna jam back to the old homestead there and meet you back here in the morning. What time are we thinking? It's like sunrise is 8-ish.
Yeah.
Today we got out super late, like just so you know, like we had a crazy snowstorm. Both of us took a ton of time getting here. We didn't even get out on the ice till almost 1 o'clock. So anytime we get tomorrow is going to be a whole lot more fishing time.
All right, man. See you later.
All right, dude. Ciao.
All right. See you later, buddy.
Florida.
Yeah.
And how much do I love just freaking pinning it through the bush in the middle of the night solo when there's no one else on the trails? The correct answer is, of course, a lot. I enjoy that a lot. All right, just crawling in home in a snowstorm again. It's still the same snowstorm pretty much, but awesome day. That was great, and we're just getting started, really. I'm looking forward to getting back out tomorrow. Back at the garage at Haliburton Forest, and you can see I had so much snow in my sled from yesterday. I had to dry everything out and tip it. I just got to get all this back organized, and then I'm headed out to meet Big Jim. Tips, jackers, check. Back auger. First aid, always. And now I'm headed back out into the bush to find Jim and see how he did all alone. Oh, that was awful. That was brutal. All cheeseball puns aside, today should be pretty awesome. I'm opting to burn some fuel and burn a bunch of fishing time to get all the way up into the deep end of the park to a little spot that's full of brook trout. That really paid out for me last time I was in there. But first I gotta grab them. Made it. Jim,
Good morning.
how'd you do, man?
Oh, awesome. Great night. Good feed. Nice cozy tent there.
Eating some trout, I hear?
Some surf and turf. At,
Surf and turf, yeah?
oh, yeah. At the steak, I had that rainbow, which is phenomenal, by the way.
Yeah, delicious, huh?
Yeah.
Fatty.
I leave the crack of my door open just like that so North can come in and out. And this morning when I went outside the first time, he was just lying here on the ice, curled up, sleeping outside.
What a boy, man. He's a husky dude.
Oh, yeah.
He likes the snow, hey?
He does. Yeah, he loves it.
Awesome, man. Well, let's see what's going on in here and then get back out and do some fishing.
Yeah, we're going to catch some fish today.
Yeah, we are. Catch a bunch of them. Oh, yeah, you got it all set up in here, man. Looking cozy. Yeah, let's have a look in there. You got her dialed right in. Oh, it's so warm in here. I can't believe how warm it is. Oh, man, that's freaking swanky. And now Jim's all packed up and ready to rumble. Let's do this. And day 2 begins. Let's go. We're out on a lake way up in the wilds of Haliburton Forest. We just finished gunning maybe 40 minutes or so up into the north property, and I've already got a bunch of holes. Unfortunately, this spot where I was fishing just a few days ago is already getting really slushy and wet, so I'm not sure how long we're gonna stay here, but it really paid out for me last time I was here, so we'll give it a shot. And then we're gonna move around this lake. This is a great little lake. There's a ton of brook trout in here. So we're chasing specks right now. You ready for specks, Jim?
I'm ready. I'm always ready for specks, but looks like we got some snow again today, eh?
Lots of it.
Oh, here we go. Ah! Oh, watch out. It came back as you were putting it in.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. So there's our first beautiful speck of the day, and it broke my line, but I was literally resetting the jaw jacker.
All right, look at that beauty.
Type on him, that's a little guy, but he's still,
Oh, yeah.
they're all in mating phase, prepping for the spring.
Yeah.
This guy hit the jaw jacker, and he got off, it missed or whatever, I don't know what happened with the trigger. I was resetting it, dropping the jig, and he hit it on the way down. I hand bombed that guy out.
I don't think we got it on film, but look at the spots on this fish. I love those blue halos in the wintertime. Look at how beautiful that little guy is. We'll keep that guy too. We haven't kept a single brook trout yet, but we're on the board, brother.
Awesome, buddy. Yes, that didn't take too long, eh, Steve?
5 minutes.
Oh man,
You're on the doing in Haliburton Force.
You're on the board before me. I got to catch up. I got to do some cool shit though. Like really cool shit.
Anything, Jim?
Nothing, buddy. I've been jigging here nonstop, and I got my eye on the set line there. And I don't know, pretty windy out here. Maybe we should move and try another spot.
I was just thinking the same thing. I think we get into the lee of the wind, maybe go work some wood, you know, maybe go find some trees.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's always worked for me. That's what I do. Is I post up near a down tree and.
We're talking brookies, man. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's move. We've been here a half hour. Good enough for me. Run a gun, bro. Jim's just cleaning up that speck there. I like that you're standing technique though.
Yeah.
Not even getting the knees cold, eh? You're getting dripped on, little homie. Anyway, I gotta pull these lines. And while Jim's cleaning that fish, I'm gonna start pulling set lines and we're on the move. That one was nice, but no more bites, and we've been here about half an hour. That's how we roll here. Go, go, go. We're gonna find the fish. We take it to them. We're gonna take the fight to the brookies. So we decided to get on the move. We circled these little islands a bunch, checked out a few spots, and in the process of doing so, my damn sonar died. Now, that was a bit of Murphy's Law. That thing has never let me down before. And it sucked for a minute, but you know what? A true outdoorsman doesn't really need all those bells and whistles anyway. They're definitely nice to have, and I did fix it before the end of the day, but we just started dropping hand lines to figure out depths. All right, well, we moved to a different spot. We actually wanted to get to the other side of this island into the lee of the wind, but there was no good looking structure there, and with the sonar down, I'm starting to get worried. It's like, we picked some nice wood here. You see Jim's fishing off the edge of that tree, and I've got some lines out, etc. You know, that's all we can do until I get that thing fixed.
Your sonar's down?
Yeah, man.
Use the force, Lukacic. Lukacic is shut down his targeting computer.
So, yeah, I was just saying to Jim, we've been fishing this spot maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I'm not actually really feeling it. So we're probably going to bust down to another point on this lake and then probably move. But let's give it a little more time right in this unknown spot. You never know. And as it turned out, that particular spot did not work out, and I could have cut that whole last segment, guys, but I want to show you what real run and gun fishing looks like. You don't necessarily hit every time you stop for 15 minutes, and that's just part of the game. So Jim and I got on the move and headed straight for a beautiful looking point that I saw on the way in that I wanted to investigate.
Are you gonna reverse it? Oh, that's bottom.
Yeah,
did you hit your blades? Oh shit.
But that's a rock.
Yeah.
So awesome. But I'm thinking that's not bad. Honestly, for respects.
Yeah.
We've got, I'll tell you, 14, 16 inches. That's plenty to catch this back.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to move out the rest though.
Okay.
Oh, I might just have to put the gumption on it a little. Oh man.
Bastard.
That sucks. Jim's on, and he's got a beautiful speck. Look at that.
There we go, baby.
That's a nice eater.
Real. I just pulled it right out.
It's so shallow, but that's where they are, bro.
Well, it helps when your arms go up 8 feet in the air.
Yeah, well, you got big, long monkey arms. It helped in this situation.
Okay, well, it was just jigging away about 7 feet deep with Williams micro spoon tipped with a little salted minnow tail. And maybe about 15 minutes in, bam, slam this. The third spot we've tried on this lake and our second fish. And we lost one too, so yeah. Good.
But that's a chunky monkey, man. That's lunch right there.
That is a nice eater for sure.
Beautiful. Look at that thing.
Yeah, nice fish. Got some weight to it too, eh?
It does, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Pushing too. It's getting there.
Came, we saw, we conquered.
Jim had a little touch here. Oh, you think it was maybe bottom?
I think it was a fish. It felt like a bump.
Yeah, they bump it with their tails, eh? Sometimes.
Felt like a bite, like a little bite.
All right, so I'm around into the lee side of the wind from the spot we were just fishing. I'm setting up a new area. Jim's still fishing over there, and I heard him hollering, so I think he got one, hopefully a nice one. And I hope he released it. We were talking about, you know, we kind of got enough fish for lunch. Maybe we'll keep a couple at the end of the day, but it's really important to note, you're not always out here just chasing limits. It's nice to do. It's nice when it happens once in a while, but unless you're eating those fish day of, I encourage people to put as many back as they can, you know? I want people to take fish home and have a good, wild, delicious, healthy meal. Absolutely. I'm trying to encourage people to do that every day on this channel. But the point is, I'm getting off topic. We don't need to keep every single fish today.
All right, Big Jim's back. How'd you do over there?
Well, we slammed another one, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
On the jaw jacker. Yeah, another nice one. Let that one go.
Just right before you showed up, I was like, yeah, we've got lots to eat. That's good.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, we got a lot. Now we're going to do a little shore lunch. So I'm going to cut some sticks. We didn't bring a frying pan. I don't know if I forgot it or Steve forgot it.
I think we both forgot it.
I think it was more me. I'll own this one. But we're going to...
I was counting on you for fry pan. It's true.
Right? Yeah. So we're going to do a fun little, what do we call it? Little bushcraft cook up here that has some great results. Really tasty. So
yeah, man.
Get that going.
I'm gonna go help Jim with the little bushcraft project for the fry up in a second, but right now I've just got a whole bunch of set lines in because
why wouldn't we be fishing while we're eating fish? Am I right?
And I love these little saws for the bushcraft projects, man. You just throw that in a backpack and like, bang, you're done.
A lot of good kindling on that.
Right? Come on, buddy. There he goes. Yeah. I think probably that end might even be enough, eh?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I'll come back and cut a little more if we need it.
I think that's good.
Looking good. It's almost like you've done this before.
Right?
Guess what we're gonna be needing right about now? A couple of fresh brook trout straight out of the lake. See that? Probably going there. Taking that. It's probably going right there. That probably right in there.
I forgot about that. Oh, we're gonna have to improvise here.
One down.
Hopefully this doesn't melt.
You want some fish? But stop licking your dick, dude. And here's North. I just frame up this beautiful shot. He just starts licking his junk like a champion. Guy owns this town. You're like, he's like, let me lick my dick and balls. Come on. There you go.
Ideally, we would have let the fire burn down, but we're trying to save time here.
Yeah, we're running out of light. We'll just speed cook them. I got the plate.
It's raw in there, dude.
Oh, is it still?
Yeah, and the inside.
Well, put it back on if you have to, man. It's all good. It's starting to smell good, though. Okay, one down. Look at that beauty steaming, man. We're gonna get ourselves into some frickin' brook trouts right out here on the ice on our sweet plate. Hey, buddy, hold on. I'll give you some, but let's share at least, okay? You don't just get to have the whole thing, dude. No way. Hold on. Yeah, little charred on the outside, but hey, man, you know what? It feels like
A little more flame cooked than ideal.
yeah, but hey, you know what? Let's just get a bite, man, and just see where we're at. I'll pull some back. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That's the money shot right there. Woo!
Oh, that's pretty good, eh?
What's up, man? Talking about homemade spruce tip salt all up in there, buddy. Oh, yeah. Give me some. Give me some. You ready for some, Jim?
Yeah.
Here, buddy. Yeah.
Mmm.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nothing like it.
Nothing like it, man. Give me some more of that.
Oh man, tell me that spruce tip salt doesn't just make that pop.
Salt is killer.
Just pops, man.
Spruce tip salt is just great on everything I've had it on, which is only roe and now trout.
But I'm gonna give you that bag, man. You take that home.
That's how you do it, buddy. You're like a cob of corn, bro. Yes.
That's a little raw through there, but
it's tasty as hell, though.
I'm still cooked. It's very not well done.
It's not well done.
Mm.
Rare like a steak.
Oh. Oh my God! How is this good? I thought it was gonna be half burnt because we cooked it so fast. Like we didn't.
Man, I got no complaints, Jim. I'd hire you as a chef.
Even this part that looks raw is phenomenal.
So good.
What I'm really digging about this trip is that, like, yeah, we've been fishing hard, but like not crazy. We've been trying a bunch of different spots, going to a bunch of spots that, even as a guy who knows this property pretty well, that I don't know, trying stuff, and we're just taking our time. We're eating fish. We're hanging out. We're having great conversations, and just being outside, man, is really what it's all about. It's not about chasing limits every time. It's not about how many you put on the ice. It's about this, man.
Also, it's about getting enough fish to have a good meal, and we have all we need to eat out here, really. Right?
And then some, and plus 6 pounds back at camp.
Yeah,
Of those tasty rainbows.
Some of this is pretty rare and some is cooked, but like, it's like succulent.
Like, how good is the part that seems raw?
It's so good.
It must be just a fire smoke or something.
I like eating a whole fish, corn on the cob style, Jim Baird style.
Yeah.
I was like this.
Yeah. Survival style, eh?
Yeah, right? Yeah. I made a joke about your show this morning. I was like, when I was in the garage setting up, I was like, I wonder how Jim did alone the last night.
Oh man, I wish the show alone was like last night with my hot tent and all my steaks and fish. Yeah, exactly.
Right? You guys are probably dying for a nice Brook Trout.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro. I'm eating the spots right now.
And from there, Jim and I just started packing up. No luck on the tip-ups, but to be honest with you, we weren't even really watching them. We were just sort of basking in the nice heavy feeling in our bellies and having a bunch of laughs. And then started the long gun back down towards base camp. And man, we had such a good time. Jim is such a solid dude. We could not have had more fun if we tried.
Jim, rock and roll, man. That was a good
Pleasure.
time, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming.
No problem, man. Thanks for showing me a couple secret spots.
Yeah, it was a good time. That wasn't like a crazy, like Haliburton forest, like mealy, like 20 fish day.
Anything less than 20 fish a day.
I start getting upset. But that was a nice pace. For me, that was like a really nice pace. We did some cool shit. We tried some new spots. Hey, man, you're going to go on a fishing adventure? Go with Jim Baird Adventurer and figure out some new spots, right?
Right. And you might even end up cooking a fish on a stick and eating it like corn on a cob while you're there.
And that was awesome. The corn on the cob fish is like my new favorite way of doing that. It's good. Yeah. Have you done that before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't say I picked up a whole trout and just ate it like corn.
I mean, yeah, just dive right in.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I've actually done that with a bass before.
Anyway, brother, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
It was good hang.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace out, man. Good times.
Guys, thanks so much for watching. Please consider subscribing, ringing the bell for notifications and all that stuff. I'm just getting this little channel started and your support is really appreciated. Stay tuned for more hunting, fishing, foraging, organic gardening, and home cooking videos coming right at you. See you next week.